Our lesson today is about make sure of your understanding. Find the area of the shaded surface of the following compound plane shapes. جد مساحة الأشكال الهندسية المركبة المستوية المظللة. Number 1. The area of this compound shape. At the first, this compound shape consists of two shapes. The first shape is a trapezoid. This is a trapezoid. And the second shape, this is the second shape, consists of two similar rectangles. This is a rectangle and this is a rectangle. And this shape is consists of two similar rectangles. Okay, so the compound shape consists of two shapes, a trapezoid and two similar rectangles. To find the area of this compound shape, at the first I will find A1. A1 represents the area of the trapezoid. And then I will find A2. A2 represents the area of these similar rectangles. At the first I will find A1. A1 is the area of the trapezoid and it's given by the rule A1 equal to 1 over 2 multiply A plus B multiply edge, where A is the upper base and B is the lower base and edge is the height of the trapezoid. Now I will find the values of A and B and edge to substitute them in this rule to get the value of A1. Now, what's the value of A? What's the value of the upper base? The upper base of the trapezoid is this line, and this line is parallel or equal to this part of the line, and this part of the line is equal to this part of the line. Now, this part, the length of this part is 2.5. To find the length of this part only, I will divide the length of this part 2.5, divide it by 2 to get 1.25. So this is 1.25. In a similar way, I will get this part is 1.25. Now 1.25 plus this is 1.25 and this is also 1.25. So the length of this part is 1.25 plus 1.25 is equal to 2.5. So this line is equal to 2.5 and this is equal to 0.5. So the upper base A is 2.5 equal to 1 over 2 multiply A is 2.5 plus B is the lower base. The lower base is this line, okay? And this line is equal to the length of this line. The length of this line is equal to 2.5 plus 2.5 and it's equal to 5. So B is equal to 5. Multiply edge. What's the height of the trapezoid? The height is given in the shape is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeters. So it's multiply 2. And this is equal to 7.5 centimeter square. This is the area of the trapezoid. Now I will find the area of the two similar rectangles. Two similar rectangles. What's the length of this rectangle? The length of this rectangle is 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. A2 is equal to L multiply W and it's equal to the length of this rectangle is 2.5 plus 2.5 and it's equal to 5. Multiply W width. What's the width of this rectangle, the width of this rectangle is this line and is equal to length of this line. The length of this line is equal to 4.5. So the width of the rectangle is 4.5. 4.5. And this is equal to 22.5 centimeter square. This is A2. Now to find the area of the compound shape, I will add A1 with A2. So A is equal to A1 plus A2, and this is equal to A1 is 7.5 plus A2 is 22.5, and this is equal to 13 centimeters square. This is the area of the compound shape. Number 2, this compound shape consists of right-angled triangle and two halves of a circles and half of a circle. So I will find the area of this right-angled triangle and find the area of these two halves of circle represent one circle, and I will find the area of this half of circle. At the first, I will find A1. A1 is represent the area of the right angled triangle. What's the base of this right angle triangle? The base of this right angle triangle is 2 and the height of it is 2. So A1 is equal to 1 over 2 multiply B is the base length multiply edge is the height of the triangle. And this is equal to 1 over 2 multiply B is the base of the triangle and it's equal to multiply edge is the height of the triangle and it's equal to 2 with 2, and this is equal 2 centimeter square. This is the area of the triangle. Now to find the area of the circle that represent the two halves of the circle, I will use this rule. A2 equal to pi r square. Now, what's the value of r? What's the value of the radius of this circle? This line is equal to centimeter. This represents the diameter of the circle. Now, to find the radius of the circle, I will divide the diameter 2 by 2. 2 divided by 2 is equal to 1. So the radius of this circle is equal to 1. And that's mean A2 equal to pi multiply r square 1 square, and this is equal to pi, and pi is equal to 3.14 centimeters square. This is the area of the two halves circle. Now to find the area of this half of circle, I will use the rule of the area of the circle. But I need to find the radius of this circle. What's the radius of this circle? At the first, I will find the length of this line, and this line is represent the hypotenuse of the right angled triangle. Okay, to find the length of the hypotenuse in the right angled triangle, I will use Pythagorean theorem. Pythagorean theorem is given by the rule L square, the hypotenuse square, is equal to summation of the addition of the two perpendicular lines. 2 square plus 2 square. 2 square plus 2 square, and this is equal to 2 square is 4 plus 2 square is 4, and 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. This is L square. I need to find L by taking the square root. L is equal to square root 2 centimeter. This is the line of the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is represent the diameter of this circle. To find the radius of this circle, I will divide the diameter by 2. The diameter is 2 square root 2. That's lead to r is equal 2 square root 2 divided by 2, and this is equal to square root of the number 2. This is the radius of the circle. Now to find the area of the circle, A3 is equal to pi r square. But we have half of a circle, so I will multiply this by 1 over 2. Okay? And this is equal to 1 over 2 multiply pi is 3.14 multiply r square. R is square root of the number 2 and square. And this is equal to 1 over 2 multiply 3.14 multiply square root square is 2. And this is equal to 2 with 2, and this is equal to 3.14. Now, to find the area of the compound shape, area of the compound shape is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. And this is equal to A1 is 2 plus A2 is 3.14 plus A3 is 3.14, and this is equal to 8.28 centimeter square. This is the area of this compound shape. إذا نرجع نشرح بصورة سريعة. هذا الشكل المركب من إيش يتكون؟ يتكون من هذا المثلث قائم الزاوية. أوجدنا مساحته، كان أعطاني القاعدة ماله هذا الجزء واحد وهذا الجزء واحد، أجمعهم يصير عندنا 2، والارتفاع أش قد 2. إذا طبقت قانون المثلث A1 حتى أجد مساحة المثلث. الآن راح أجد مساحة هذا الجزء وهذا الجزء اللي باللون الأخضر. هذا الجزء هو عبارة عن نصف دائرة، وهذا الجزء عبارة عن نصف دائرة، بس أشني متشابهين. إذا لو يعني أجمعهم مع بعض ما راح تكون عندنا دائرة. أحتاج إلى نصف قطر الدائرة. هذا كله شيء يمثل لي قطر الدائرة اللي هو ايش قد طوله 2، أقسمه على 2 حتى يطلع عندنا نصف قطر الدائرة اللي هو 1. فأوجدنا A2 عن طريق استخدام قانون مساحة الدائرة. ايش ضل عندي؟ ضل عندي A3 ايش تمثل لي؟ تمثل لي هذه نصف الدائرة. إذا لازم استخدم أي قانون. A3 راح يساوي باي ار سكوير، ولكن أضربها في نصف. ليش؟ لأنه عندي نصف دائرة ما دائرة كاملة. ولكن ايش أحتاج إلى نصف القطر مال هاي الدائرة. أحتاج إلى قيمة R. حتى أجد قيمة R لازم أعرف هذا اللاين ايش قد، هذا اللي هو ايش يمثل لي؟ الدايمتر، اللي هو بنفس الوقت ايش يمثل لي؟ يمثل لي الهايبوتنس مال رايت انجل تريانجل. فكيف أجده باستخدام فيثاغورس. طلع عندنا قيمة L تساوي 2 سكوير روت 2. زين، هذا طلع عندي 2 جذر 2. هذا كله شيء يمثل لي الدايمتر، يمثل لي القطر مع الدائرة. أنا أريد نصف القطر أقسمه على 2 فيطلع عندنا جذر 2، ونطبق القانون A3 is equal to 1 over 2 pi r squared to get this value 3.14. And to find the area of the compound shape, I will add the 3 areas A1, A2 and A3 to get this value 8.28 centimeter square. The third shape, this compound shape consists of 2 shapes. This shape is a rectangle, and this shape is a triangle. So to find the area of the compound shape, I will find the area of the triangle and the area of the rectangle. Okay? At the first, I will find the area of the rectangle. A1 is equal to L multiply W. L is the length of the rectangle and W is the width of the rectangle. What's the length of the rectangle? The length is 24. Okay? 24. Multiply the width of the rectangle. The width is 8. Multiply 8. And this is equal to 192. Okay? 192. And the unit is given in the shape millimeter. Okay? Millimeter square, because it's area. Now, this is the area of the rectangle. Now, to find the area of this triangle. To find the area of the triangle, I will use the rule A2 equal to 1 over 2 multiply the base length multiply the height of the rectangle. Now, what's the value of the base and what's the value of the height? At the first, I will find the value of the base. The base of this triangle is this line. Okay? How to find this line? This line is equal to 24. Okay? This line is, the length of this line is 24. To find the value of this part of the line only, I will subtract 24 minus this value and this value. 24, this is 24, okay, minus 12. يعني هذه الستة أجمعها مع هاي الستة ايش قد تطلع 12. هذا كله طوله 24. أطرح منه هذا الجزء وأطرح منه هذا الجزء حتى ايش يطلع عندنا هذا الجزء فقط اللي وش يمثل لي قاعدة المثلث. إذا ايش راح يصير عندنا؟ ايش قد طول هذه؟ 24 ناقص 12 ايش قد 12. Okay? So the base length of this triangle is 12. A2 equal 1 over 2 multiply B is 12. Multiply edge. What's the height of this triangle? This line, the length of this line is 16 millimeter. Okay? And this part of the line is equal to this part of the line is equal to this part, and the length of this part is 8, so this is also 8. Now this line is 16. To find the height of the triangle, to find this part of the line, I will subtract 16 minus this part 8. 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. So the height of the triangle is 8. Okay? Multiply 8. And this is equal to 2 with 12 is 6. And 6 multiply 4 is 48. Is 48 millimeter square. A2, this is the value of A2 and this is the value of A1. Now to find the area of the compound shape, A is equal to A1 plus A2, and this is equal to A1 is 192 plus 48, and it's equal 214 millimeter square. This is the area of the compound shape. نجي على الشكل الرابع. الشكل الرابع بس نصححه انه هذا كان اعطانيه 15 متر، نلغينه نضع بمكانه 4 سنتيمتر. اوكي. وهذا ايضا 7 متر، نلغينه نضع مكانه 1 سنتيمتر، لانه ما اكو هاك الدائرة القطر ماله 7 متر، او هاك مربع طول الضلع ماله 15 متر، مستحيل. لذلك خطأ مطبعي. هذا نضعه 4 سنتيمتر وهذا نضعه 1 سنتيمتر. الآن ايش عيد من عندنا؟ يريد من عندنا مساحة الجزء المظلل. الجزء المظلل هون ايش هو؟ اللي باللون الوردي، اللي باللون الابيض هذا جزء غير مظلل، لذلك ما محسوب ضمن مساحة الكومباوند شيب. اوكي. Now, to find the area of this compound shape, at the first I will find the area of this square. The length of the side of this square is 4 centimeter. So, A1 represent the area of the square. The area of the square is equal to L square, and it is equal to L is 4. 4 square is 16 centimeter square. This is the area of the of the square. Now, A2 is represent the area of these 4 circles. These circles are similar, so I will find the area of this circle and multiply it by 4. The area of this circle, what's the radius of the area of this circle? The diameter of the circle is 1 centimeter and the radius of this circle is 0.5 centimeters. So A2 is equal to, what's the area of the circle? Pi r square. And we have 4 similar circles, so I will multiply it by 4. And this is equal to 4 multiply pi is 3.14 multiply r square, r is 0.5 square, and this is equal to 4 multiply 3.14 multiply 0.5 square. The result will be 3.14 centimeter square. This represents the area of the 4 similar circles. Now, to find the area of the shaded part only, I will subtract the area of the square minus the area of the 4 circles. So A is equal to A1, the area of the square, minus A2, the area of the 4 circles, and this is equal to 16 minus 3.14, and this is equal to 12.86 centimeter square. This is the area of the shaded shape. افتهمنا شلون يعني اوجدنا مساحة المربع كله اللي وش قد طول ضلعه 4، اذا مساحته 16. وايش عندنا؟ لازم اطرح حتى اجد الجزء المظلل فقط، لازم اطرح مساحة المربع كله ناقص مساحة الاربع دوائر هذه. مساحة الدائرة الوحدة اذا عرفتوها ايش قدي؟ راح اضربها في 4 حتى اعرف ايش قد مساحة الاربع دوائر. اذا القانون راح يصير هو 4 في باي ار سكوير. زين احتاج الى نصف القطر، وكان اعطاني القطر 1 سنتيمتر، اذا نصفه ايش قد؟ 0.5 سنتيمتر. Okay, this is A1 and A2, and A is equal to A1 minus A2. يعني مساحة الجزء المظلل اللي هي A ايش تساوي؟ A1 اللي هي مساحة المربع كله minus A2 اللي هي ايش تمثل لي؟ The area of the 4 similar circles. Number 5. To find the area of this shaded part, I will find the area of the square. Then I will find the area of this part and this part. This part represents half of circle, and this part represents half of circle, and the two halves of the circle are similar. So the two halves represent one circle. Okay? Now, to find the area of this square, I will use this rule, A1 equal to L square. And what's the length of L? What's the length of the side of this square? The length is 14. And this is equal to 14 square. And 14 square is 196 centimeter square. This is the area of the square. Now I will find the area of these two halves of the circle. To find the area of it, I will use the rule of the area of the circle. A is equal to pi r square. Because the two halves of the circle represent one circle. To find the area of this circle, I need to value of the radius of this circle. This side represents the diameter of the circle, and its value is 14. So the radius of this circle is given by dividing the length of the diameter by 2. So r is equal to 14 divided by 2 is 7. And that's mean A equal to pi multiply 7 square. Okay? Pi is 22 divided by 7 multiply 7 square. I substitute 22 divided by 7 instead by pi. Why? Because we have 7 with the square. I will get 22 multiply 7, and this is equal to 154 meter square. This is also meter square. Okay? Now, to find the area of the shaded shape only, I will subtract. A is equal to subtract A1, the area of the square, minus A2, the area of the two halves of the circle. And this is equal to A1 is 196 minus A2 is 154. And this is equal to 42 centimeter square. This is the area of the shaded shape. إذا إيش عملنا هسه احنا؟ أوجدنا مساحة المربع، طلعت عندنا 196. رجعنا إيش لازم نعمل؟ لازم نجد مساحة الجزء الغير مظلل اللي هو هذا وهذا. هذا نصف دائرة وهذا نصف دائرة. لو جمعتوهم مع بعض راح يتكون عندنا دائرة. ليش؟ لأنه نصفي الدائرة ذو إيش بيهم؟ متطابقان أو متشابهان، لذلك اثنينهم ايش راح يمثلوا لي؟ يمثلوا لي دائرة. زين هاي الدائرة احتاج ان اعرف ايش هو نصف قطره، ما صح؟ زين هذا اللاين ايش يمثل لي؟ يمثل لي الدايمتر اللي هو القطر. اقسمه على 2 حتى احصل على نصف القطر، ف 14 على 2 7. اذا هذه الدائرة ايش قد نصف القطر ماله؟ 7. فيصير عندنا A تساوي باي في 7 سكوير. عوضت عن باي ما 3.14 2.7. ليش؟ لانه راح يتولد عندنا اختصار للسهولة اعوض هذه. فإذا راح تطلع عندنا 154. إذا الأي اللي هي مساحة الجزء المظلل باللون الوردي فقط إيش تساوي؟ تساوي مساحة المربع أطرح منه مساحة الجزء الغير مظلل اللي هو مساحة الدائرة. فيصير عندنا A1 subtract or A1 minus A2 to get the area of the compound shape. solve the exercise نحلها إن شاء الله بالمحاضرة القادمة. أنتم أيضا حاولوا أنه تحلوها، ونحل أيضا solve the problems وthink في المحاضرة القادمة إن شاء الله.